After tomorrow, you're not part of this family anymore. Those were the exact words my son's fiancée whispered to me the night before their wedding. I stayed home the next day, heartbroken. But by noon, the wedding had completely fallen apart. And the reason why left everyone stunned. Picture this. You've raised your son alone for 27 years, double shifts at the hospital cafeteria, skipped vacations, stretched every dollar until it nearly tore, all so he could become the man he is today, a soon-to-be lawyer with a heart of gold. The night before his wedding, I brought Jessica a scrapbook. 27 years of memories. First steps, scraped knees, graduation day. I poured my heart into every page, wanting her to see the love that shaped the man she was marrying. She didn't even glance at it. Instead, she leaned close, her voice ice cold. After tomorrow, you're not part of this family anymore. You've done your part. Tomorrow he becomes my husband, my family. And you? You're just extra baggage. I stood there, clutching that scrapbook like it was the only thing keeping me upright. My throat burned. No words came out. She tilted her head, almost amused. Go home, Mrs. Miller. Sleep in. Tomorrow will be the best day of our lives, and we don't need you there to ruin it. That night, I sat on my bed staring at Daniel's scrapbook. Every picture was a memory of sacrifice. And yet, tomorrow, I was supposed to pretend none of it mattered. For the first time in 27 years, I chose myself over Daniel. I didn't go to the wedding. My phone buzzed all morning. Mom, where are you? Everyone's asking. But I couldn't bring myself to sit in that church pew, smiling politely while watching him marry someone who had already erased me from the picture. At 10:45, I watched neighbors drive to the church in their wedding attire. My car keys sat untouched on the counter. When the church bells rang at 11, I sat in silence. That should have been the end of my story. A mother too broken to stand by her son on his most important day. But by noon, everything changed. The first call came from my sister, her voice shaking. Margaret, the wedding, it's not happening. Jessica's been exposed. My heart stopped. Exposed how? Here's what unfolded while I sat at home, heartbroken. 30 minutes before the ceremony, Daniel's best man burst into the groom's room with his phone. On the screen were photos. Jessica wrapped in another man's arms. Her boss. The mentor she'd gushed about for months. The pictures were from 2 weeks ago. But it got worse. Jessica's maid of honor, drunk on champagne and nerves, had let something slip. This wasn't just about love. Jessica's bankrupt family had pushed her into this engagement because Daniel was about to start a lucrative law career. The prenup she'd insisted on? It wasn't protecting Daniel. It was designed to funnel 75% of his future earnings into her family's accounts. When Daniel confronted her in the bridal suite, she didn't deny it. Instead, she turned vicious. Your mother is jealous. She's been poisoning you against me from the start. But Daniel finally saw the truth. I hadn't poisoned him against her. She had poisoned herself. By 11:15, Daniel walked down that aisle, not with a bride, but with an announcement. There will be no wedding today. Jessica has betrayed my trust. The woman who told me I wasn't part of the family, she was the one who ended up with no family at all. Jessica tried to paint me as the villain on social media. Some mothers don't know when to stop, she posted, mascara streaking her wedding dress. But when I released the financial records, the predatory prenup, and evidence of her family's bankruptcy scheme, the truth came out. The sympathy that had been denied me poured in like sunlight breaking through storm clouds. That night, Daniel sat on my porch, squeezed my hand, and said something I'll never forget. Mom, you were always my family. Always. Sometimes the greatest act of love isn't showing up. Sometimes it's having the courage to step back and let the truth reveal itself. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Have you ever had to make an impossible choice to protect someone you love? Share your story in the comments below. I read every single one,